Hey guys, welcome to my channel Glen. My name's Glenn and I like to share with you what I learn in the world of cryptocurrency as I go through it. So before we get into today's main topic, I want you to give this video a thumbs up for me. It really helps with the channel grow. And also click the subscribe button if you're new to this channel. We're almost at 1,500 followers, so I'm really happy with that. So please click the subscribe button. Also, before we get into the main topic of the video, I just wanted to show you the price of Bitcoin so we all know where we stand as of recording this video. Bitcoin is currently at $10,200 and currently there seems to be a massive altcoin rally going. But anyway, we'll talk about that on another video. Today I wanted to talk about how you can accumulate double the amount of Bitcoin that you currently sit on or are looking to buy in at. Now this comes with pros and cons and I'm going to talk these through with you right now. But before I go ahead, I would like to say this is not financial advice. I'm not recommending that you do this. This is just a strategy that I'm personally going to look to employ within the next couple of weeks. And I thought I'd share that with you guys in the world of cryptocurrency. Also, I'm not paid or sponsored by Nexo in any way to do this video. And also there's no referral links down below to Nexo. So I am literally earning nothing from doing this other than sharing knowledge with you guys. I just wanted to make that crystal clear. So I've been talking the last couple of weeks about this platform called Nexo. They offer crypto-based backed loans and they also offer interest on stable coins or fiat money that you put onto the system. Now what's really reassuring about this platform is that they're actually insured by BitGo up to $100 million, I believe. And they're also backed by a London-based insurance company, Lloyd's, which is one of the largest underwriters in the world of insurance. So that gives you a level of confidence depositing money to this platform. Now, I'm not saying it's completely risk-free, but at least if something goes wrong, there is someone that you can then go to after and say, look, this didn't work out and I lost all my money, what can I do? So do your own research and have a little look into that. So we're sitting here, I'm Glen. I want to accumulate one whole Bitcoin. That's been my dream since starting this channel, and I probably could have done it if I'd bought in when Bitcoin was $3,500. So I've missed my chance there. But I want to accumulate one whole Bitcoin as of today. But I only have $5,000 in my bank. How can I do this? So what you can do is you create an account with Nexo, and you can actually deposit your favorite crypto to them. Bitcoin, Ethereum, either the Nexo token or XRP. Once you've deposited that crypto to them, you can then borrow 50% of its value back out as fiat or as stablecoins. Now what you do with that money is completely up to you. You may want to pay for a holiday, you may want to pay a utility bill, whatever. But today we're going to be looking at using that money to buy more Bitcoin. You can spend that money instantly by card. Once you receive the card, they actually offer a card. So they're also backed by, I believe it's MasterCard. That will be coming through soon. Or you can withdraw it in your bank account. I believe at the moment they offer dollars and euros. I'm not sure about British pounds. I'll have to check that. Loan repayments and no hidden fees. And what I've actually done is I've actually sent this website Bitcoin. And then about 2 hours later, I've withdrawn that Bitcoin. I didn't borrow it or lend any money against it. I just wanted to see how fast and fluent it was getting the money in and out of the account. And I'm happy to say that it was very fluent, very smooth process. There was no error code saying you have to leave it in there for 3 days and you have to wait for 10 authorizations or anything like that. It was very quick and fluent. So that's good news. That gives me another level of confidence that I can deposit money in this, but then also get it out quite quickly. Now, in terms of going forward in the future, Nexo seems to be offering this community program where you can actually vote on which coin you would like them to put on there next. So the only coins that I would personally vote for are either Litecoin or Monero. So you can actually deposit those coins on there and again, borrow 50% against it. And if you, like I said earlier, if you was to put on there US dollars, euros, pounds, or any of the stable coins, you can earn 8% interest per year on holding those through this platform. And you can withdraw them whenever you like. There's no minimum time period. You haven't got to keep them stored in there for months or years at a time. And I believe there's no, some of these platforms you have to deposit like $10,000. I believe the minimum loan amount or minimum interest amount is like $5,000. So it's quite a low amount for people like me to get into. They also offer this Nexo token. I'm actually going to do a separate video about that because there's more involved with the Nexo token. Today we're just going to discuss about doubling the amount of Bitcoin. So here we are. I've got $5,000. I buy 0.5 of a Bitcoin because that's what I would get at the moment. I send it over to Nexo and put it in their account. And instantly, without any credit check or any referrals or any validation, I would have a credit limit available to me of $2,500 because my Bitcoin's worth $5,000 and they will loan 50% against it. I then send that money over to Coinbase. I then buy more Bitcoin with it. So now I've just bought another 0.25. I send that back to Nexo and they'll loan me against that Bitcoin $1,250. And then with that, I can buy more Bitcoin and then they'll loan me another $600. Now, I've actually visualized this in an Excel spreadsheet. Everyone loves Excel. This is based on Bitcoin being worth $10,000 dead on. It makes the figures really nice and easy. So 0.5 Bitcoin is what I would start off with. Then I could buy the 0.25, then the 0.1, then the 0.0625. And then this would give me just under one whole Bitcoin. It would give me something like 0.97 of a Bitcoin, say. But that's double the amount that obviously I've started off with. But also on the negative side is that I would own against that one whole Bitcoin $4,687. Now that has to be paid back at some point. So again, this isn't a scam or some sort of cheat tactic where you can double the amount of Bitcoin very easily for nothing. You will owe 50% against it. And this is why I said that it's not financial advice, and the only reason that I would employ this tactic is if you believe that Bitcoin was at a good price now and it was going to go up in the future. If you feel that Bitcoin is going to slump and go down in price, then this isn't a good way. It's better to just hold on to your money and wait for that slump and then buy in. Now, no one knows the answer. So there's going to be people watching this video going, yeah, Bitcoin's going to go down. And there's going to be people that are saying Bitcoin's going to go to $1 million. I actually believe that the value of Bitcoin should be probably around $15,000 to $20,000. So I believe that this price is that Bitcoin's currently at, or will be in the next couple of weeks, because we're in a descending triangle at the moment. And if the price of Bitcoin does go down to say $8,000, $9,000, I will be employing this technique. So just so you guys know where I'm at. This is the technique I'm going to be doing when Bitcoin gets to those levels. Now, let's say that Bitcoin goes on a run. So you've bought in at $8,000 at that point, or $9,000, whatever it may be, or let's just say 10 to round it up. Let's say that you now owe $4,687. Bitcoin goes on a big bull run. It goes up to $20,000. The reason I've picked that number is just because it's easy to work out. It's easy to see. Now, you would have on the Nexo platform, a available credit would go back up. You'd be able to borrow $4,600 against it again, or $5,000, whatever, because the amount of Bitcoin that you have available to you, you've got one whole Bitcoin. It's now worth $20,000. You've only borrowed $4,000 against it, so you could borrow another $5,000 against it if you want to. I'm not recommending that, but more importantly, if Bitcoin was to go up like that, you could use that amount of Bitcoin to pay back the loan. So therefore, no money's come out of your pocket. You could actually just use the Bitcoin that you've accumulated, one whole Bitcoin. You owe $4,000 against it. You then sell some of your Bitcoin back to them. You would still have more than your 0.5 you started off with. You would have something like 0.75. And then if Bitcoin was to go up further from that, you would have to sell less and less of it to pay back the loan. So let's say Bitcoin went on a real big bull run and it went up to 40,000. To pay back $4,600, you would only have to sell 0.22 of a Bitcoin. So therefore, you would end up with 0.8 of a Bitcoin, still way more than you actually started off with in the beginning, and you've paid no money for that process. It's like you've accumulated Bitcoin for free. But this is obviously a risky strategy. If Bitcoin doesn't go up in price like that, then you still owe that money back. And also to bear in mind that you owe money on that balance with an interest rate. So let's say our $4,687 that we owe against that Bitcoin, we have to pay a 0.08 interest rate on it for the year. So for one whole year, 12 months, the whole interest you would pay is $374. The way that they calculate this is dividing that by 365 days of the year. So this is how much interest you would pay every day based on this 4,600. $1.02. Obviously over a month, that's like $30. So if you would be happy to pay $30 a month to hold one whole Bitcoin that you couldn't have afforded otherwise, then this is a good tactic to accumulate more Bitcoin if the price of Bitcoin goes up. And that's really it in a nutshell. There isn't really too much. There isn't any like technical analysis with this or anything like that. This is just what you believe is going to happen and how you can best position yourself going forward. I'm going to wait for Bitcoin to drop a little bit in price. So if it sort of reaches $9,000, $8,500, I will be employing this technique and I'll be sharing that with you on this channel. So if you want to see more videos like that from me, please click the subscribe button and also give these videos a like. But I'm really excited about this platform and they seem very insured and trusted and they have a lot of partners backed with them. And I've actually spoken to people in the Team BitGlen community that have actually used this on a daily basis and they've been very, very happy with their service. So therefore it prompted me to obviously create this video. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Or you can chat to me in the Telegram group chat, which is in the description of this video. And if you really want to take part in our Team BitGlen live conversations on Sunday night, then join the Discord chat where you can actually join in and verbally talk to me and Team BitGlen about topics that you feel should be brought up. That's it from me, guys. See you on the next video. Bye.